Hello, welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today you're going to see how to plan an individual wardrobe in a recess like you see here. Yeah, we will go step by step through it. And first of all, we turn on the smart clicks and we turn off the room. So then you see our wardrobe without the walls. And now I change the language to English and we click on the File tab and start a new project. And we don't need to save this. So first of all, we need to define the room. So therefore, we click on the measurements, on the dimension of the room. And here on the bottom left corner, the window is opening, and here we type in 1500 millimeter, confirming it with enter. Yeah, and the same, we are doing it with the left side and right side. So here we have 650 millimeter. 650 millimeter. You can also do it here if you are in a room tab and you click on a drop-down menu for the room. You can also define here the depth as well as the height. Yeah, here we have the height 2700. So you see it's adapting. Yeah, if you click on here, you see also here the bottom left corner on the window is opening, and here we can also type in 3000, then it goes up to 3000, and here also 2700. Yeah, there are many ways to come to your result. All right. So if we set it up the room, then we go from the room tab. And in this case, we don't have windows, doors, or any cutouts. So we go straight away to the cabinet tab, and here we define the depth and the height of the cabinet. And our wardrobe consists of 3 cabinets, and the first one is here on the bottom, and it has a height of 600 millimeters. So we click on the dimension for the height as well as for the width of the cabinet. Now we click on 1000, then you see the window is opening on the bottom left corner, and here we type in 1500, confirming it with enter, and then we have the dimension of our first cabinet. Here we can change the back, yeah, if you want to have no back or groove back or rebate or flat one, we choose this. Here we choose the height of the cabinet, the plinth of the cabinet, yeah. So we type in here 80, and on top we don't have a trim, so we keep it like this. But here on the left side we have a trim. Now we activate here the trim, and here we change the width to 35, and here you can define an offset. It's -20. That's all right like this. Now we want to keep it like this. And the same we are doing here on the right side. Yeah. What you need to consider is that the trim belongs to the width of the cabinet. So here's the width of the area in between the sides. It's smaller. So it's also getting smaller. Yeah, if we activate here on the right side the trim, you see it's getting smaller. And if we change the width to 30, then it's getting smaller. And the offset, it's all right, -20, and we can keep it like this. So here we want to have 35. All right, then we are done with the first cabinet. And now it's also good to use the copy function, yeah, because our cabinet above, it has same width, set also the trim, and we do need to change the depth of the cabinet, but that's all right. We click now on the smart click on the top left corner, here on this behind, and here we click on it, and then the circle menu is opening, and here we click on copy cabinet. Now we are copying this, and we get exactly the same cabinet on here. Yeah, also the trim is connected because they are snapped to each other. So what we need to do is we don't want to have here beneath the cabinet a plinth. So we click on here and say we don't want to have a trim. Yeah, and the middle cabinet has a height of 1500, so we uh, can click on here, but we can also do it later on. We want to have this cabinet again, so we click on here and say copy cabinet, then we get exactly the same. And on the last one, we want to have on top of the cabinet a trim, also with a height of 35. All right. So yeah, now the height of the bottom and top cabinet keeps the same, and the middle cabinet we have here the height 1500. We're confirming it with enter, and it's getting bigger. So what we also need to change in the middle cabinet, because this is open, and we need to change the depth of the cabinet. So we click here on the 600, and then depth of the cabinet window on the bottom left corner is opening, and here we type in 620, confirming it with enter. You see it's getting deeper, and here the trims are getting disconnected. So we click now here and we change the offset from -20 to 0. So now the top cabinet is activated. We need to activate here the middle cabinet, the second one. So in here we change it to so I activate it again. If we click here on the eye, we can draw the room and turn everything off except the activated cabinet. So, and here we are now on the second one, and here we want to change the offset to 0. So here again. And then we click on the eye and we turn everything on. So you see now the trims are getting connected because the offset is now all right. And we have here the open cabinet, and the trim is here on the edge, like we want to have it. All right, now we are done with the cabinets, with the trims, and we can continue. Therefore, we go to the division tab, and here we want to divide the bottom cabinet with a vertical, as well as the top cabinet. Now we just drag and drop here the vertical in it, and here we are. Yeah, you see, you can also change here if the vertical is passing through top and bottom or not. Yeah, you can just change the parameter, and the software is also changing everything else. Okay, then we don't have horizontals here. We are going to the interior tab, and here we have one adjustable shelf on the top. Here on the left and right side, we just drag it and drop it in here. And here in our open cabinet, we have here a close rail with a distance to top of 150. And we just drag it and drop it here in this area. And here we have our close rail now. So then we are also done with the interior tab. And now we go to the front tab, and here we add on the top the doors. Yeah, you can choose a left door for the left side, a right door on the right side, or a double door. Yeah, if you drag it and drop it over the left side, it goes to the left, on the right side to the right. And if you drop it on a vertical, then the whole area is picked, and we drop it here, and we get the double door over the whole area. Yeah, and now you see here everything is flush to front. Yeah, and here our open shelf is fine like this. So we do it also here on the bottom. Yeah, here we want to have two drawers, so we click here on two and go in the drop-down menu for the drawers. So that's all right. And we just drag and drop two drawers in the left area, and here also on the right area. So if you want to change the handles, you go here to the drop-down menu for the handles. Here you can go to the drillings for handles, and here you can also change the distance of the drillings. Now you can make it bigger or smaller. So, or you can also here choose no handles or a knob. Yeah, and you see this is just for the activated cabinet. If you want to have here no handles and you want to have this set up for all cabinets, then you get ready the setup for the activated cabinet, and then you click here all cabinets. Then the window is opening where all cabinets are displayed. And now we close this, and then also here the handles are disappearing. Yeah, we are doing the same now for the material. Therefore, we go in the material tab, and here we type in uh, rosé. So, and if you want to have users for all cabinets, yeah, you need to make sure that here all parts of the cabinet and all cabinets that the checkbox is activated. Yeah, otherwise you can drag it and drop it over a single part. Yeah, if the group is not activated, then the single part is getting changed. If you say here all parts of the cabinet, then all verticals and horizontals belong to a part. And if you want to have it for all cabinets, you activate all cabinets. You can also take out a checkbox if you don't want to have the changes for every cabinet, but here we keep it and close it. And then we drag it and drop it over front. And then the front is a group. All fronts are changed. The same here with all verticals and horizontals, and the same with the trim. So here for the back panel, you can also choose uh, different material, yeah, an 8 mm or 9 mm. And you can also create your own material set, yeah, because here I have 19 mm materials. And if you click on it and you click on the three dot button, then the window for the material sets is opening. Here you can also click on the three dot button for the panel. Here you can change the raw length and raw width of the panel. You can also change the thickness, and you also need to change then the name. Yeah, and you save the new material set in the new name. It's not 19, now it's 18 mm. Yeah, and we change here also the name of the material set and save it. Yeah, and with a few clicks, we've just created a new material set. So then after we have saved it, we can type in here in our filter 18 mm. So just checking because the color is not displayed right here, but here it looks all right. Now I just drag it and drop it over the front. Okay, I need to check it again. Don't know why. Ah, don't know why it's displayed in green. This is all right. So we save it. So now it's displayed with the right color. All right, I think it was just a graphical issue. Yeah. If we drag it and drop it also over the verticals and horizontals, then you can see how the measurement is changing here. Yeah. Should be then 1 millimeter more. All right. Yeah. Now we are pretty much done. So you can click on our eye and you can turn off all the smart clicks. And if you want, you can click on the eye and draw it with open fronts to present it to your customer. And here, if you click on the top right corner above the black cube on data export, you will get our cutting list. Your cutting list, yeah. And here you can choose your layout. So, and then if you click here export ASCII, you can save it as a CSV file and open it later on with Excel or a different program. All right, now we are done for today. So I'm looking forward to our next webinar and take care. Bye bye.